Boom, peace intro. What's up, guys? Take two. Yeah, this sucks. Um, I had two packages from Mr. Pruse, and try to turn this a little bit. And I already did this video, opened them, showed everything, spoke about some things, ranted on, obviously, for all the hour probably, and went to load the video, and in my gallery, once I get 8 or 10 videos, I delete them so it doesn't take up all my space once I've got them loaded to my YouTube. And I deleted everything, all of them. The one I just made, and I didn't even get it posted. I'm just glad I didn't do a sticker drawing. That would have sucked. How would I explain to you guys? This is who won. I know you didn't see the drawing because I deleted it. That would have just totally sucked, man. Because then what would I do? How would I prove that? You know what I mean? I don't know what I would have done. That would have sucked. It probably would have, I would have had no choice. Somebody would have got screwed probably. Because, I don't know. I probably would have had to ask you guys, what do you want me to do? This is who won the drawing. I can't prove it because I already deleted the damn thing. Do you want me to redo it? That's all I could have done. Either that or I'd have to just scratch it, throw it away, and redo the drawing and never say anything about it, which totally sucks. I'm so glad I didn't do the drawing, which I didn't. I have this drawing, but I didn't do it because I'm still short like 13 stickers. But it doesn't matter. But anyway, yeah, this is first place, second place, and these are what came in. Beautiful castings. I'm sure somebody's put one on a video by now, but they're awesome, man. And third place, fourth place, I got two of them. But I noticed from Rudy Herrera, I think Steve, Mini Stangs, both said they'd rather have this. So, and one of them, I think even Rudy Herrera said, if I win, I want to trade mine for this. So what that means to me, guys, is those two people have already said they want to pick. So it's not going to be first, second, third, fourth. It's going to be whoever wins first place gets to pick what they want. Whoever wins second place gets to pick what they want. And because I always do what you guys want to do. So so far, two people have said that. Nobody's said anything different. But yeah, there's two of them. And but yeah, these are still available. And luckily I wasn't sold out on the stickers because I probably would have done this drawing. But I'm not. I'm still missing like 13 stickers. But as you guys know, it's okay if it doesn't sell out. We're still going to do it, but not today. But what's going to happen is Tuesday, I'm going to be off work because my wife's got a couple doctor's appointments she needs to go to. They discovered glaucoma, but it ain't real bad. She doesn't have a bunch of symptoms, so they're going to look at it a little deeper. And I was going to go ahead and go to work right afterwards, try to get me, still try to get me 5-6 hours in, maybe 7 depending. But I went ahead and I ordered a NO64 118 scale. Yeah, I ordered like 4. Them suckers are like 300 something bucks a pop, guys. But I ordered the F40 white Ferrari with the red dot on the door. Oh, she's so beautiful. But I found that one at Diecast Model Wholesale right here in the States, and I've ordered from them 100 times. And so I trust them 100%. And it's supposed to arrive Tuesday, coincidentally, but it's a signature only through FedEx, probably because it's so expensive. And so I figured I'm going to go ahead and come home and wait for that. I don't want to miss it. So I'll probably do this drawing Tuesday. So if anybody wants in, get in. There's, like I said, there's 13. There's only 37 sold. So there's only 37 spots sold so far. Pretty good odds for the people that are in there. So if you want to get in between now and Tuesday, go ahead and do that. Because if not, I'm going to still give them away, even with 13 stickers missing, guys. You know how I do it. Don't matter. But we'll do that Tuesday. But now I can't say when because They're supposed to bring it, oh dang, what did it say? Between 9:50 and 3 o'clock. So I'll probably be sitting at the front window like a little kid on Christmas, just waiting for this truck to show up because I don't want to miss him. I want to sign it. And I also ordered a little NO64 164 scale, the chrome Ferrari. I didn't order an extra one for the sticker drawing. Maybe I should have. I don't know. But I'm getting some people, and I'm not calling them out or nothing, but they'll email me, and that's why I've mentioned a couple times about my sticker drawing, complaining about I'm just doing sticker drawings, and I thought I explained it, but so I thought, well, just don't get it. Just don't get it, but so I didn't get any, guys. I was going to get a couple of them chrome ones to put in sticker drawings, but I figure I'll give it a break since I don't know, man. This all helps everybody, guys. I don't know why people would be butthurt about it anyway, because let me explain this to you one more time. I don't make jack shit off of these drawings, okay? I have to pay for the stickers, and now that's another thing. A lot of you guys are telling me to keep the stickers, so that saves me there. But I still have to pay for the shipping on all these things. I try to add extra cars to it. I do put this money right back into cars, and I give them away. Okay, there's cars I give away to people you don't even know, because I don't make a video and say, look, I'm giving this to blah, blah, blah right now. And I just wanted you to know that before I put it in the box and send it. No, he just gets some damn cars. Okay, so if your butt hurt because you think I'm making some kind of money, just stop. Okay, I'm not making nothing. There's time I use this PayPal account that all of you, my awesome subs, help me maintain. Okay, to get these cars, sticker draw them out, pay to ship them out, add cars to it, it goes down. There's times it dives right on down. I have to take money out of my bank account and throw it back in my PayPal account so I can keep this going. Okay, so I can do this. And all it takes is, well, one drawing, 3 people out of the country, that just cost me $60 to $80, depending on how much I send them. And shipping alone, not the price of the cars I paid, not anything. You don't ever hear me bitch about it because I don't care, but I'm trying to explain to some of you guys that sit back and go, do you see that? He got $200 for $80 worth of cars. No, I didn't. Okay? But anyway, so that's why I didn't get the F40s, but I probably should have, because we'll see when it comes in. We'll look at it Tuesday, and it looks like it might look pretty awesome, but it's a chrome one. But I went ahead and grabbed it while I was on there to come, since it's coming. But yeah, that's why I didn't get any more. I figured maybe I should take a break so maybe people will stop crying about it. I don't know. But then I tell myself, you know what? Don't even worry about those people. If you don't want to play, don't play. Because this is all goes right back in and helps everybody get cars. And I try to make sure I buy cars with that extra money that's gathered in that PayPal account to give away, like I just did in the comment pickers. And like I said, I have to put money back in this all the time. But all you awesome subs, I got some of the best subs. A lot of channels you watch, man, and people don't want to give away shit. And it ain't like you have to. You don't have to. But you'll notice also if you read their comments, some of their subs will be like, well, I got this. I'll trade you if you'll give me this, or if you give me that. And okay, I'm not saying that sucks either. But what I'm saying is my subs don't do that. We don't do that. We just give it to you. I mean, that's what's super cool. We just pass stuff on like that to people. So that's what all of us do. That's why this whole thing is like this. And the sticker drawing helps me make that happen. And like I said, though, I'm the one that foots the bill for all this shipping shit, and you guys help me by buying these stickers and doing this. But don't ever think that money doesn't go to zero and I don't have to transfer funds from my bank account into that PayPal account so I can keep it going. Because I do, okay? So just so you know that. But anyway, that's why I didn't get any. So that'll show up Tuesday. We'll do the drawing, and I'll go ahead and show that awesome F40. Oh, she's a beauty. And I'm going to explain some more of those too. I'm glad I showed you about the 3 I had in my card I wanted to get. The Liberty Walks, those Skylines I'm hooked on. The red and black one, the blue one, my favorite, and they're 1/18 scale. And I call it the original because it's the white with the yellow, stripe through it. I was about to go ahead and do it, but it kept bothering me why he's the only website that still shows to have them. And I was like, it just don't make no sense. I find them on eBay, but they're expensive. I don't know, why is he the only one to still have them? And he only has one. So I'm like, well, I just need to go ahead and do it. And but it's a lot of money. I mean, it's like, it was $948 for 3 of them. And I was like, let me check his reviews out. I got to check his reviews out before. And it was live car model. So listen, guys, live car model. I've never bought from them because his prices are usually too high. But I've seen them all the time, showing almost every car I'm ever looking for. Live car model. Dude, his reviews blow. I probably read 45, 50 of them, and I might have been 2 that said, I've had no problems with him. Almost every one of them. And this is the thing. When I check you out, I look to see where you're located. Are you telling me on your website? Do you have an address? Do you have a phone number? Do you have an email? Do you have all those little things? Those all give you more credit with me because I trust you more. He had all those things. All right, then I start checking out your reviews. What do people say about you that have bought you? Man, every single one of them said they believe this guy has that location, but he has nothing. They think he outsources everything except for a few minor nothings. And that I started thinking, oh, that's why he's showing those cars. There must be somewhere he could find those cars right now, he thinks. And so he's showing them to outsource them. And the problem I had with that was all people after people after people kept saying, it shows, which I thought was strange too, 3 to 9 days or something like that to ship to me from California. I was like, man, that's kind of crazy, especially if you got it in stock. Well, anyway, a lot of people said the same thing was happening. He said, but it'd be 2 months go by or more, and they still get nothing. So they'd contact him. What's going on? Yeah, there's a delay. And several, I mean, I'm not talking about 1 or 2. I'm talking about dozens of these people finally said, just give me a refund, man. And he had to refund money to all these people. And I started thinking, you gotta be shitting me. So I was so glad I didn't buy those, and I didn't. I said, screw that. So I jumped online trying to figure out, where does he plan on getting these if these guys are right? Where's he outsourcing? Because I can't find them this cheap. And I found a dude, and he was on vacation, but he was on eBay. He was on eBay in Italy. And he had the white one with the yellow stripe and the red and black one with the black wheels. He didn't have the blue one. And $312 a piece. Just a little less than what I was getting for over there. Plus, I got them a little cheaper with a discount, $295 discount. So when you look at it like that, this other guy, if he was going to source them from there, he was going to make about $50 per car. All right. And so I was like, I wonder if this is where he's getting them. So I waited a day or two, hoping, because this guy's not coming back till the 18th, which I believe was yesterday. Or is it today? I think it was yesterday or today. Today. He's supposed to come back today. The guy on eBay is on vacation. It says it up there. If you buy these, he's not here. Blah, blah, blah. I bought him anyway. All right, I checked him out. He had great reviews. Guy in Italy. He actually delivers some cars, and these NO64 118 scales kind of annoys me. A lot of the videos I've checked and I've looked into, almost more than half of them are showing up with busted display cases. The corners are busted on the display cases. The front, the clear part that goes over it, it's like a problem with their packaging or something from NO64, I would say, because it doesn't matter who sends it, where it comes from, they're having busted display cases. And I'm like, man, that sucks. So there's a good chance I can end up getting busted display cases on these if they ship. I haven't got them yet, so I'm always still questioning it, but he had great reviews. And because a couple people did get some, and they had busted display cases, and he actually credited them some money. Some people got some that the busted display cases damaged the car, and he refunded them. So that's a pretty good sign that the guy's not bad. He didn't have a 95% or 99% rating. He had a I want to say oh, dang it. Where did he go? I'm sorry. What did I do with him? Oh man, hold on, I'll find him. Give me a second. He had a I'm sorry, guys. Golly, man, I keep pulling up the wrong damn picture here. 96% or something like that. I can't find it, but here's the cars. Can you see that? Oh, too bright. And there's the two cars. 312, 312. $312, $312. 1/18 scale. But like I said, a discount's applied, so it brought it down like $295. But they charged tax over there and shipping, so it went up a little bit, 648 or something like that. But anyway, he had like a 96 point something approval rate, or a little higher. Not bad. So hopefully, I mean, it's going to work. Hopefully I'm going to be able to get him. But he didn't have the blue one. I can find the blue one in ignition model, but I'm not sure ignition model is going to look as pretty as NO64. But I do have a location on one I might grab. I don't know yet. But anyway, I'm glad I didn't buy those live car model. But then I also ordered this one in 1/18 scale. And it is a beauty, man. NO64 and 1/18 scale. But it's not supposed to be available. It's a pre-order. It says third quarter, fourth quarter this year. So, as we all know, that may not be till next year. And the way that happened is I was chatting with Fern C. Any of you guys know Fern C? I was texting him back and forth earlier in the week. Super cool guy. Fern C is a nice guy, guys. Super nice guy. And he's a strong supporter too. But I sent him pictures of the NO64 F40 I just ordered. And when I ordered it, because he likes those kind of cars too, and he can appreciate a nice car. And I was like, check this out. And showing him and all. And then I was showing him, well, he sent me back a link. He said, have you ever bought from this guy? Model Cars Houston. And I was like, well, yeah, I watch his videos, and actually that's where I was going to pre-order that from. So I sent him that link, and I said, yeah, this is where I'm thinking about pre-ordering this car. Well, when I looked at that car, and I told you guys about it, I don't know, last week or something, he had like 7 of them still left for pre-order. Well, when I sent that to Fern, I just happened to glance down and see he only had 1 left available. Because I kept pausing. Am I going to do it? Am I going to do it? And then when I seen there was only 1 left available, I took it. Boom. And I bought it right then and put it in my deal. So that's on pre-order. I just don't know when it's going to come. But yeah, I was like, dang, they went quick. I don't know if it's just coincidence, people found it or something, or if some people seen my video and said, hey, I'm going to get me one of those. But anyway, it was down to 1. I'm glad I had that conversation with Fern that day, or I may not have ever jumped over there and looked again till later on, because I look every few days, and it would have said sold out like it does now. And I've seen nobody else offer that car yet in 1/18 scale, but now they may, but I haven't seen it anywhere else yet. So anyway, I looked out and got one of those ordered, but I don't know when it'll come. So yeah, there's where we are on all that. But I'm glad I didn't get those cars from Live Car Model. I feel like I would have got stiffed on that deal. Oh my goodness, I'm so lucky that I paused on that. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm falling in another rabbit hole of bigger cars, but I like them. I'll rather take up room for the nicer 164s, and I have always collected certain 118, but only certain ones. I'm limited on room, so I have to really like it, or I'm not going to get it. But already, because of these 4, I'm probably going to have to get me another display case to put them in, but it'll probably go upstairs. But we'll see. I'm making room to change things still, so everything is still a bit changed down here. Well then, that handles that. But back to what I was saying about the generosity that all you guys have, and that's what I like. You guys are, like I said, you're different. And you know, if you watch a lot of other channels, you know what I'm talking about. And it's nothing against these other guys. If you don't feel good, doing something for somebody without getting something back and trading, like I'm not giving you this unless you give me that. Well, that's how you are, I guess. I mean, fair is fair, I guess. But I'm lucky that there's a lot of people on my channel like me that don't mind that. I just give the shit away. And Mr. Pruse, oh my goodness, he won't believe how many boulevards he has sent right here for me to give away to you guys. And a lot of them are already gone though, because I let people know ahead of time for boxes, but I'll explain that in a minute. But and several of you have done the same thing. You pass things on, and that's what I like about it. So I almost wish I would have went ahead and got some of those chrome F40s and just blew off the people that were criticizing it, because it doesn't make sense to me. And because I started thinking about it, and I started thinking, you know what? Even if I was doing this as it was a job or something, so I can make money on the side or something, which I'm nowhere near doing. That shouldn't matter to you. If you want to play to try to win this car, play to win this car. If you don't. And I started thinking, so why would somebody really care about that? It has to be another reason. And but you'd also have to, you'd have to be a special kind of stupid to not pay attention to how much I have to spend and how much extras I add to packages, how much it costs to ship these overseas, or what, to think that I'm making any kind of money worth going through the trouble to do any of this. So I thought, you know what? I don't need to pay attention to any of those guys anymore. So, but I had already ordered the cars by then, so I don't know. I just didn't. So maybe I'll get something else going on and add some more sticker drawing stuff, but I don't have nothing now. Unless, of course, this guy still doesn't answer me about this Nissan truck, because I don't know what he's doing, honestly. And I'll tell you who it is. It was a Black Wolf Customs. I don't know what's going on with the guy. He sent me that awesome gasser, okay, guys? That from the Georgia convention that I didn't ask for. And I told you guys I'm going to give him that Skyline that comes in. I still got the Skyline. I said I'm going to give it to him. It was mine, my personal car, because I wasn't able to get extra, that color shift one. And so I got it, but I kept it there because I wanted to send him something else. Well, then he asked me to get him a Nissan. And I was like, okay. So I got him the Nissan, truck and put it over there. And it's been like 2 weeks already, just since the time he said he was going to pay for the Nissan, which I was going to send it all at the same time, and still nothing. And then it was like July 1st. It's almost 2 months since he asked me, hey, I got the new Team Transport set. Do you want it? And I was like, how much is it? And he's like, it'd be like $55. Well, I said, yeah, I'll do that. He's like, you could go ahead and PayPal the money and you won't have to send it in the package. And I was like, all right, I'll do that. Send him $60 immediately. Boom. Ain't seen nothing to this day, nothing. Talked to him a couple weeks ago. He said, yeah, I'm out of town. I'll ship that when I get back. Nothing. Ain't heard jack shit. So I don't know. I don't do shit like that. I mean, so I don't know. I haven't sent this stuff because I don't know what he's doing, man. I really don't have any idea. He don't comment on the video, so I don't know if he even watches them. But here's the thing. If nothing happens, he can just take that $60 and I'll learn my lesson. And these two cars here will go in a sticker drawing. And I don't care. I told him I'd give him that Skyline for that Atlanta, Georgia car. I still appreciate that Atlanta, Georgia car big time, but I never asked for it. And I felt like I'd done the right thing by saying you can have this Skyline. But I didn't ask for any of this other screwing. I didn't ask for any of this other crap. And the only reason I didn't automatically send him that Skyline was I wanted to send him something extra. So I really don't know what's going on. And again, I don't know, I don't know, man, because he doesn't do what he says he's going to do. And hopefully nothing happened to the guy. I don't know. But I've talked about this for weeks now. It's almost been 2 months since I bought those Team Transports. And it kind of sucked because I seen them in the store afterwards. I could have bought them my damn self. And the way I paid him, I made sure that I could pay him through PayPal where they'll take my money back. So if I contact PayPal right now and tell them I didn't get anything, they're going to take my money, the money back from him and give it to me. But that I won't do. I won't do that. I'll let him have that money, and he'll learn. Don't ever ask me for jack shit again. Don't deal with me because I don't play these games. And so, but I don't know what's going on. I just don't do that crap. And so we'll see what happens with all that. So I still got him over there. But I don't know, man. I just don't know. And like I said, though, I hope nothing happened to the guy. I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, these are all just cars and stuff. And nothing's more important than somebody's, safety and health and stuff. So I hope nothing's happened to the guy. But yeah, be on the lookout for that because they may end up in a sticker drawing. But anyway, Mr. Pruse speaking of how generous everybody is, did you guys notice in the comments of the last drawing, he literally passed this on. He won one of these, and he told me to pass it on to Grandpa Larry. You believe that? Of course you do. It's Mr. Pruse. But a lot of you guys have done this. A lot of you guys have passed on some awesome cars to somebody else. I mean, it's just like, wow. So I've contacted Grandpa Larry and told him, hey, you might want to watch this video. Check it out. Read the comments for sure. So he did, and he discovered where Mr. Pruse passed this on to him. Now, is that not super cool? Once again, Mr. Pruse. And like I said, a lot of you guys are this way, and that's awesome. So Grandpa Larry is going to get that. And Mr. Pruse, he sent me a picture of a bunch of boulevards and said, do you want these extra boulevards? They're mostly older ones. To pass on to people. And I was like, well, you know, I mean, that's up to you, man. I'll pass them on if that's what you want me to do. And I said, but you just let me know. I said, but if you are, I'll wait before I ship off these packages to these guys I got until those come, so I can add, 2 or 3 cars to their packages. And Grandpa Larry, as well, and Mr. Pruse, he said, okay, I'll get these shipped off to you here before long. Well, shoot, he went and shipped them off immediately. I mean, that right after that. So they already came. I got them here, but anyway, what I'm saying is, because he said he was going to do that, I went ahead and sent the picture to most of you guys that I was shipping packages to pick out cars. So a lot of these cars have already been picked away, taken and gone. But there are some left. And but I always add them to packages, when I ship them off to people. But I started thinking, and Mr. Pruse has donated these, so you guys thank him for all of them. Now, sure, I'm paying to ship all this stuff, even when it goes to somebody else. But he's the one that gave us the cars to do this. But I didn't want to just give these cars to people that have, played my sticker drawings. Or like there's 2 people here that won the comment pickers, Mondo Speedy and Melissa Walker. They're getting cars too, even though they just won a comment picker. But I didn't want it to just be those people, so they're available for people that are normally watching my videos. Now, I don't want somebody that I don't ever see on here just jump in and say, yeah, I'll take that one. I mean, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people can see this video. But I mainly want people that we all recognize to ask for these cars. And so I'll send a couple cars to each, person that asks of what's left. Because I've sent it out, emailed picture to them, so a lot of these cars have already been picked. Grandpa Larry picked his, Mr. Keebler picked his, Mr. Mark Ryan picked his, Melissa Walker picked hers, his, I'm not sure who this is. So on and so on. Several of these people have already picked their castings out of these cars. And I already did the video and I showed them all ahead of time, and then I separated them. Well, I deleted that video, so now I'm going to have to grab them to show you who picked what and all this and what's left. And yeah, it really sucked that I deleted that video, but I'm just glad there wasn't a sticker drawing on that video, because that would have been so hard to explain, and it would have sucked, because whoever won these cars would probably get screwed unless every one of you guys said, that's okay, we believe you, and I could give those cars to the people that won. But that's just asking too much. I don't like to do that. I don't like people to just trust what I say, because it leaves too much room for people to say, he's a damn liar. No. You're not catching me in that shit. Here it is. This is what happened. That's why I like to do them. That was a close call. I'm so glad. Like if this would have been sold out, I might have done the sticker drawing, and then boom, I deleted them all. It's like shit, So it really kind of sucked. And what sucks about it is when I delete them, they don't do no good at freeing up your room unless you go to your trash and empty your trash, because it'll still be full of room because it's just in your trash. So after I delete them, I always go to my trash and I hit empty trash. Well, once you hit empty trash, you're done. There's no recovering that video. Now, if I would have caught this ahead of time, I could have went to my trash and realized, oh, dude, you did, and I could have saved that one video. I could have touched it and pushed it back, put it back, and then just emptied my trash. But I didn't catch it till after I emptied my trash. And I went back. I'm back now. I'm going to load my video, and it's not there. And I'm like, dude, where? And then it hits me. Oh, dude, you just deleted all of the video. Completely stupid. So anyway, lucked out on that deal. But anyway, right off the bat, Mr. Pruse sent. Because I already opened everything. He sent me a replacement of the Thunderbird. Okay, the purple Thunderbird. He sent me a replacement of that, and then he sent me an awesome gasser. Pretty sweet little root beer gasser. He asked me in an email if I had these. I don't think I was able to respond. I don't remember if I did or not. When I seen it, I was at work, but I don't remember if I responded. And then, so I don't remember. But no, I don't have that. And then he sent me this awesome Camaro that I do not have. So that's cool. And so I got that. And then he sent me that replacement. Let me grab here. These Mr. Going Diecast has already selected out of what Mr. Pruse sent. He sent me the replacement, so I forward this one to Eric at Going Diecast. Now, he asked for the green Nova, but it was already gone. Somebody already picked it. So I figure he may want this. And then he asked for this. And he asked for this. So those are going to Eric at Going Diecast. And then Melissa Walker asked for this. All these Mr. Pruse sent today. All these boulevards for me to give away to you guys. And she asked for this. Now, the picture I sent showed 2 of these, but there was only 1. So, but again, you know, Mr. Pruse, just because it was there doesn't mean, I mean, he may have changed his mind about something he was going to send, or somebody may have said, well, I'd like to have that, so instead of sending it, he gave it, or it doesn't matter what's in there. What's in there is what's left. But yes, if I sent you the picture and it showed 2, well, there wasn't 2, there was only 1. So, and that's totally fine, but I'm just letting you know. That's how that happens sometimes. Okay, then Grandpa Larry picked some good ones. Well, that's an older Mustang. Grandpa Larry has a hard time finding these as well. He picked that. He picked that sweetie, which I know a lot of guys would like to have had that. And this one. He picked this one, which a lot of guys probably would like to have had. And so Grandpa Larry picked those, and Grandpa Larry's getting the car that was forwarded to him by Mr. Pruse. Mondo Speedy, I haven't heard back from, but I'm pretty sure he'd want a Volkswagen, so I stuck this to the side. But I'm still waiting for him to decide what else he might want, so I don't have anything over there for him yet. Then we got our buddy Mr. Keebler, Jersey Devil. All these cars came from Mr. Pruse now. He picked one of these. He picked this. And he picked this. So those are for our buddy Mr. Keebler. Old Jersey Devil. And then Mr. Mark Ryan. Mr. Mark Ryan picked him Subaru. He picked the Rover. He's across the pond. And he picked him a Mustang across the pond. Now Mr. House, Mr. Aaron House is still over there across the pond, but he hasn't replied yet. So, I mean, at this point, and Mondo Speedy hasn't replied. So, at this point, they'll just have to get what is left over, I guess, because now I got the rest of the cars that nobody has picked. Well, oh, this. He sent this, and I was wanting one of these. I don't keep extras of anything, but I decided if I ever come across any more of the extra silhouette Liberty Walks, I want them. I want one at least of them. And I wanted one of these. I did get extras. Mr. Pruse sent some in the past. I gave them all away. Even the silhouettes. I gave them all away. So I started thinking, man, if I see another one, I'm going to keep an extra one of them. So there was one of these in there, and I'm going to keep it. And I don't ever keep extras. Matter of fact, this is the only extra Boulevard I have. I do have, I don't forget what number it was, but it was the Hoonigan Gasser. I do have a couple extras of them, but it's because if you ever paid attention, there was a difference in the chrome. Some of it was like a bright chrome. Some of them were like a dark chrome, almost like a black chrome. And so I grabbed the differences in those. But yeah, he sent this, so I grabbed that to keep myself. And then these here, nobody has picked yet. And like I said, I haven't heard from Mondo. I just figured he'd want that Volkswagen truck because he's a Volkswagen guy. So I stuck him one over there. And I haven't heard from Mr. House. So I don't know what he may pick. But another reason I like to send 4 cars, it costs me $20 to $30 to ship something across the pond, depending to that area. Sometimes more if you're further away. But I've noticed that for the price it costs me to send those guys like 3 cars, I can send 4 cars. So, and then what I noticed is a lot of times, okay, it's misleading. How much did your package weigh? 1 pound, 11 ounces, or 1 pound, 9 ounces. Well, I'm thinking that they're going to charge me this way. And I noticed on a couple of the last packages when I was dropping them off, because I never really checked that they're rounding this shit right on up to the next pound. All right? And it dawned on me, if they're rounding this up to the next pound every time, I might as well put another car or something in there and get to closer to that pound. I mean, because you already got the size. You've already calculated the size of the box when I told you. And now you're asking for the weight. You're going to base it off the weight and come up with a price for me. So why should I pay for 2 pounds and only ship you 1 pound and 9 ounces? I might as well try to get another car dropped in there. See what I mean? So that's basic reason for trying to make it 4 cars. And because it's, like I said, 22 to 28 bucks. I can get about 4 cars shipped over there. And that's still kind of crazy. But, you know, it is what it is. And like I said, I don't like to cheat the guys across the pond just because it costs more to ship. Because he's here, I could probably ship 4 cars to somebody here in the States for $7, you know. So it just depends on where you are. $6.88, sometimes maybe $10.50 depending on where you are. But anyway, that's where that comes from. So the rest of these cars I have left, I'm still going to send... hopefully if some, you know, it'll just probably be what's left. But I'm going to save some for the other 2 people, Mondo and Aaron House. But other than that, this is what's left for just regular viewers out there, and I'll ship them to you. I'll send you the cars, and you don't have to be like I said before. I usually save all these extra cars and I add them to packages I ship out. Okay, usually they're cars I buy. Sometimes, a lot of times, they're cars that Mr. Pruse might have gave me, but normally with cars that Mr. Pruse gives me, a lot of times I'll just let somebody might say in the comments, hey, I'd like to have that car. Well, I ship it to them because they wanted it. So it's the same thing with these. I do that with a lot of my cars as well, but these here, I'm not going to hold them just for people that I'm giving away comment picker car to, or they're buying stickers. They're for just anybody who happens to be watching the video that says, "Dang, I never did find that car. Can I get it?" So so like I said, if you see a couple in here you want, tell me, hey, I'd like to have those 2 or 3, and first come, first serve. So if for instance you say, well, I'd like to have this, well, look in the comments and see if somebody else has already said number 62, whatever. And if so, then you might want to pick something else, because you may not get it, because I'm going to pick first come, first serve. And yes, this is going to be a complicated ordeal to figure out, but I'll figure it out, and I'll figure it out in order. So, but anyway, but then it gives all, because otherwise I could just save these things and send them to who I want to send them to. But this, I think Mr. Pruse would agree, it's nice to let everybody out there have a chance to get some of these free cars that he sent, because they couldn't find them. And it shouldn't have to be somebody that you can only get them if you won the comment picker, or you're buying stickers in the sticker draw. It shouldn't be like that. So anyway, here's what we got. Look at this. This is the most useless car in the whole Boulevard thing to me. I don't know why they even made this car. Now, I had to get it because it's part of them. But this car just makes 0 sense to me. And it's not painted. It's not, I don't understand it at all. But I believe I got 2 of those. These will probably be ones I'll end up stuck with, and I'll just have to throw in somebody's box later on and make them stuck with it. I mean, the ones I had in the past, I gave away to people, and I clearly wrote on it, "Wheel donor," so you could just steal the wheels off of it, because I completely have no idea what the purpose of this car is. I mean, it might even be better if it was at least painted, but it's not. It has no steering wheel, no interior. There's nothing about it that makes any practical sense to me. But I have 2 of those. And then we have one of these. Let me make sure. I think I separated them all so that I would have them, whatever was multiples. So yeah, there's one of these. And one of these, little Mini Cooper, which I thought Mondo Speedy might like to have this, since he's a Volkswagen guy. This ain't a Volkswagen, but it's kind of a little car like that, but I didn't stick it to the side for him because I'm just not sure. You know what? I'm going to stick this to the side for Mondo Speedy. And if he changes his mind, then, well, he ain't changing his mind, is he? Because he didn't make up this decision. I'm not. I'm going to put it in a pile. I don't know what Mondo's going to pick, guys. I don't know. I don't know. So this one's up here. Subaru. I think there's only one of these left. 98 Subaru STI. Sweet little ride. Sweet little ride. Not bad. And I would say, pick them if you need them. Don't pick them just to take them. You know what I mean? Because I don't take stuff from people just to take. I mean, if you need them at all, or maybe your one of your son, your friend, I don't know, you have pick them because you need them, not just, well, I could take that and use it as trade bait or something. You know what I mean? Why are you doing that? It's to help everybody out. So you're like, you couldn't find this car. There's 2 of these, and maybe you want one. Or you and your buddy that collect together want one. So, you're going to hook your buddy up. Completely understandable. But I'm going to take that just so I can save it, and I'll trade it to somebody online. But you know what I mean? I can't stop you from doing that, but I'm just trying to say, let's just try to help everybody out and give them what they're missing. So there's 2 of those. And there's one of the Porsche. Cayman. I don't give a crap about that car, but whatever. I did have to have it because it's a Boulevard, but baby blue is not my color. It is a nicely detailed car, though. Very nicely detailed car. But there's one of those. There's one of the Mitsubishi 3000 GTs. One of those. And This one I would think somebody's going to jump on. It's number 96, the Toyota Supra. I was surprised nobody already picked it. Well, I was surprised nobody already picked it, and then when I looked at the picture I sent, when people picked it, I scratched it out with a blue line, and then I screenshot a new picture so I could update what was left. When I went back and looked at the picture, I think I accidentally marked this one off, so that's probably why it's still here. I thought somebody picked it and they didn't. And then, how many of those? This here, this is another one that in the picture it showed two, but there's only one. So, but there is one of these. It's a sweet little Supra. But like I said, I don't hold Mr. Pruse to anything, even when he sends his picture, because sometimes that'll happen. You know, and like I said, he's, you know, it happens to me sometimes. I'm about to give away a bunch of cars or something, and maybe my Hot Wheel homie will come over or something, and I'll be like, hey, I'm about to give all these away. Do you think you missing any of these? And he may pick a couple out of there. Yeah, I don't have this. Well, I'm going to give it to him. So that could easily happen to somebody that's doing that. I just gave him a whole bunch of my Honda Civics and my other Mitsubishis that I was about to give away. But I asked him first when he came if he was missing any of these, and he was missing a bunch of them. So of course I just gave him. They were basics, but still he collects them, so I just gave them to him. And but yeah, so if I'm saying that in case you're one of the guys that got the picture and you're like, well, there was two of them in there. Well, there wasn't two that came. But that could have happened. And he's not obligated to send anything just because he sent the picture of it. So, and look at all these cars he did send. Unbelievable. Then there's another one of these. I say another one because somebody already picked one. And like I said, guys, when people start responding, these things may be gone. So look in the comments and if so, you know, see. But here's another one of the Volkswagen trucks. I told you I stuck one to the side for Mondo because I'm pretty sure he'll want one of these, but I don't know what else Mondo would want. Stick these to the side, and there's one of these vans, and then there is one of these vans. And that's it. Now, I would just pick 3 of these for Mr. Aaron House, but I don't really know what he's going to want to pick, you know? And the same with Mondo. And those are the only 2 packages I got left there that I need to add a couple castings to. So, so I guess I can't. I did email them. I gave them ample. You know, I gave them an email to respond to me. So that's pretty much all I can do. Other people got to me. So this is what I got left, guys. You guys saw the video. I'm gonna, when I get down to, I guess what's gonna happen is 3 to Mr. House, 2 to Mondo. Out of what you've seen here, not counting these 2. I don't believe anybody's going to want these. So when I get down to only 5 left, they're going to be gone because I'm just going to save the last 5 to give to them. So, I mean, they went quick, guys. So that only leaves not very many, like 13. There's only 13. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I say only. That's a lot. 10. There's only 13 now. Yeah, so that don't leave very many at all afterwards. If I say 5, 10. 10. Yeah, that leaves 8. It's because there's 13 there. That only leaves 8. 8 cars to pick, guys. pretty much how it goes. They go quick. So I would say, since that only leaves 8 cars to pick, first 4 people to pick 2. I'd say pick 2. I mean, 2's better than nothing, and that gives 4 of you. That gives 4 of you 2 cars. So, that's probably the best thing to do. Now we've narrowed it down. We've ate up all them boulevards Mr. Pruse gave. Everybody thank Mr. Pruse. And 4 of you guys. First 4 people to pick 2 boulevards out of there. Just pick 2. That'll give 4 of you. And then 2 of you unlucky 4 are going to end up with one of these. Because I'm going to add it to you. I'm going to pick somebody's box and I'm going to add one of these to it. So 2 of you unlucky 4 people are going to get one of these. And because I don't need them for wheels either. I got tons of wheels. And we'll go from there. And now, out of those 4 people, you're probably going to get a bunch of my basics added in your box too, because I do have a bunch of basics. I told you guys I don't want anymore. And so you're probably not going to just get these 2 boulevards. You're going to get these 2 boulevards and a bunch of my basics and other things like that. I'll probably throw in a box to you. So yeah, that's how quick all them cars went, guys. And I gave them to the people shipping out, because just like I told Mr. Pruse I was going to. And so sorry. I mean, that's what they're for. But I wanted to make sure I give some of them to you guys in the comments. So first 4 people. Make sure you look at what I showed you there that's available and pick you 2. Make sure you're the first ones. And then whatever 5 is left, I'm saving 3 of them for Aaron House and 2 of them for Mondo Speedy. And then don't count these, because these are just going to some unlucky guy. So, and then that just means that Mondo and Mr. House are just going to get what's left, whatever you guys don't pick. Unless by the time you see this video, one of them have already replied to their email and picked what they wanted. And if that happens, if it happens after you've seen this video and you've already picked something that they want, I'll just tell them, no, sorry, man, they already picked that in the video. You're going to have to pick something else. If they get a hold of me first, I'll jump in the comments and I'll leave a comment letting you know. Number blah, 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 blah was just picked by Mondo Speedy or Aaron House, so that you know somebody picked those. Yeah, it's going to sound all complicated and all, but I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. So anyway, guys, there you go. Thank you, Mr. Pruse. And all these guys are going to thank you. Grandpa Larry's going to love it. He's already said to tell you thank you. Mr. Jersey Devil said thank you, thank you, thank you. All of these guys are very appreciative and said thank you. And I'm sure whoever the 4 lucky guys are here to pick out what they need here are going to be thankful too. And we'll go from there. So there we go, guys. And like I said, I distributed them accordingly. You know, I mean, I just think it's better that way. I'm not going to keep them and just add them to packages that, you know, add them all like that. But I give away plenty of other stuff too, so it's not a big deal, however it goes. But Mr. Pruse wanted to give all these away, so we're going to give them all away. And I do have, you know, I want to tell you guys something. Sometimes I think I get a little too picky about what I give away. Like, maybe I want to give away some regular old basic cars or something, and I'm like, that's not nice enough to give to somebody. And you know, like, looky here, congratulations, I'm giving away these 3 basic Hot Wheels. And I see it on a lot of other channels. And then I'm like, I feel like I'm not giving away enough. So I keep trying to pick better and better stuff to give away. My point to saying this is, I do have some things that aren't as nice as the stuff I've been giving away that I'm going to give away. So, and a lot of basics or something. For example, I got some of these 5-packs I'm going to be giving away. That some are Matchbox, some are Hot Wheels, but they're just cars I don't want. I bought them. I wanted to collect them all, but I don't want them. And I'm like, they're taking up room. I'm probably going to give them away to people. But then I say, look at that. Yeah, you're giving away. Who's going to want that? But then I have to remind myself, there are people who are going to want it because I bought it. I wanted it when I bought it. I just don't want it anymore. I don't. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's a nice one. But I got several over here that I'm going to be giving away eventually. And every one of them I thought I wanted when I got them real bad. This was another favorite I just wanted badly. This one has that super cool Camaro truck. Had that one. This one I wanted because I wanted to collect all of the dang it. Basically utility vehicles. And so I thought, I want that. So I grabbed that one. And then this one was a super cool one. It has the Firebird, the Chevy, all cool cars, the cop car. I was like, oh, I got to have that. Well, these are all cars I've stuck to the side to add to people's packages and to give away because I just decided I don't want them anymore. But then like I said, sometimes I look at them and I'm like, oh, that ain't good enough to give to nobody. Well, I need to stop that because it is good enough to give to somebody. You know what I mean? So my point to that is, don't be surprised when you get some basics or something in the mail. And I have others. I have some that I want to, like, here's what sucks. I have a couple of the Hot Wheel ones, but I got them just because they had the 62 Chevy in it. And it's a 62 Chevy you can't get anywhere else except in that 5-pack. But I don't care about any of the other cars in it. But I want that 62 Chevy. And I'm like, well, heck, I can't do nothing about that because I don't want to just take the 62 Chevy out of it and then give that to somebody. And then somebody's like, hey, where's the 62 Chevy, dude? You know what I mean? So I don't know what I'm going to do about all that. But I may end up doing that very thing. I may end up stealing what I want out of those and then showing them to some of you guys and saying, hey, look, I got all these here. Anybody want them? So that could be happening pretty soon too because I got to clear out a bunch of that stuff. Like I told you guys, I could sell this stuff. I could put it on my website. I could do a lot of that. But it just seems like so much more work to do. And it would be a good idea to get, when I do sell stuff on my website like that, it helps because it gives me the extra money that I just spend buying more cars and doing this same thing I've been doing. But sometimes it is a lot of trouble just to put something on there like that. What am I going to put that on there for? $5? What it costs? $5? And now I got to go through trouble loading it all up on there, put it on there for $5. And then you're going to take pictures of it, load it to my website, then you're going to buy it, then they're going to want shipping for it. What's that going to cost to ship to you? It's like, what's the point in all this, man? It's so much easier for me to just give it to somebody. Here, I'll send it to you, okay? So that's why a lot of this is happening. But anyway, I explained enough, and I rambled on for almost an hour again. So anyway, there you go, guys. Hope everybody understands, and I do have some other things in that box over there I'll be giving away. Some of them are things people gave me that I don't really feel like keeping myself. And I feel like I'll waste it if I keep it. And some of it's pretty cool. But I'd rather give it to somebody that would appreciate it more than me. And so we'll go from there. So anyway, let me let you guys go. And sorry about the big screw up on the video. And thanks again, Mr. Pruse, for all this extra castings and stuff you sent. And I didn't send your package yet because I told you I got you a special car coming. I actually, there's a couple. Well, there's one for sure. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever going to get the others, but there's one coming for sure. And so I'm waiting till it gets here to send off your winnings. What? Oh, you were that one. Yeah, Mr. Pruse won this. The one I got the 118 scale up. Ooh, I don't know when that's coming, but I can't wait. It looks so beautiful, man. This is beautiful, Mr. Pruse. Just wait till you get it. Oh, man. The Coca-Cola one's nice, but this one is, oh, my God. I don't know what it is about it. It is just, boom. I can't wait to get that in 118. I know 118 takes up room, guys, but you wouldn't believe how beautiful they are. My gassers, I got to do that. I got to get up there and show you guys my deals individually. Those gassers, man, 57, they're 57 Chevy gassers. I know Hot Wheels makes a 55. These up there in 118, they're 57. But they are so awesome, man. I know they take up room, but golly, they are something to really look at. They're really super cool. So anyway, foamy head, I think I'm doing it again. I'm telling you I'm about to be out of here, and then I'm not out of here. I'm tricking you again. So let me let you go. But anyway, before I do that, no, just kidding. Peace. Outro.